How can we save the world? Simple. Just recycle. You may or may not know this, but recycling plays a major role in our environmental health. And by that I mean recycling helps us keep our air less polluted, saves our wildlife, and our natural resources. Let me ask you this, how often do you recycle? I bet most of you in this room do not recycle or do any recycling, but I'll admit, I barely recycle, but I try to when I can. Think about this. If all of us in this classroom started to recycle a little more, that would make a huge impact on our environment. Some of you might not care, but let me tell you why you should. When people do not recycle, all the trash builds up in landfills, and landfills produce a green gas called methane, which is not good for our bodies. And once the trash hits the landfills, no one can pick up any of the recyclable items that people throw away because it's the law. It's just a waste. How can we prevent this? By recycling! Yeah! Look at all the trash that is being dumped in the landfill. Half or at least most of these items can be recycled. Don't know what to recycle? Well, you could recycle plastic, metal, paper, glass, oil, cardboard, electronics, and more. Here's what we have to do. Come up with a recycling program to educate elementary school kids about what they should recycle, how to recycle, and where to recycle. Kids grasp things more when they're young, so we can drill it in their brain that it's good to recycle and we need to recycle. When kids get their hands on things, they enjoy it a lot more than when they're just listening or watching somebody else do it. Awareness can be performed by elementary school kids by helping them begin to recycle at a young age. Do you believe me that children are the future? Well, they are. Fixing our problems are either up to us, which we have already made things bad, or up to the children who can change and grow into helping their environment by recycling. Maybe we can take the kids on a field trip to a recycling center and show them how things work with the recycled items. Of course, we would have to get parental consent, and the field trip would be of no cost to them. You're thinking that's easy, right? Well, Wayne State University's Environmental Club will hold fundraisers on campus to raise money for children's activities and field trips. Donations are always welcome. What will we do? We can have a contest to see who can recycle the most recyclable items, and have another contest to see who can come up with the most creative product using recycled items. We're talking about kids here. Who doesn't want their kids to be well educated about how recycling works and how it affects everything around them? The bottom line is, when we teach kids about recycling, they'll recycle and pass the word along into their families, and as they grow, they will keep recycling. Not a bad equation, right? The sources that I use in my paper are from the Washington Post, the Wall Street Post, and other resources, but my pictures I randomly got off.